Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel, and for today's video, we're back in the Rockies on Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, I am known as a fiddler, and before anyone gets any crazy ideas, no, I do not mean the kind that gets mimicked by a man with an off-balance washing machine. Although that's pretty cool, huh? Anyways, one of the cool things that happens when I'm fiddling is I'm always trying to adjust settings and whatnot to improve on the quality of my recordings. And cool things can happen during that time. For instance, during the last video, I spotted a dilute mule deer, but was not able to get it. And during the last little session of me pushing buttons to try and improve on the frame rate and coloring and all that wonderful stuff that occurs, I spotted the dilute. He ran off into the trees. I got hunkered down, called him in with the bleat collar, spotted his legs underneath a tree, waited till I had a good shot, and boom, I got me my dilute. Now, I don't remember the score or anything like that, so hopefully that's on screen now, because I did have my recorder running, although the colors probably look a little goofy because I was, again, experimenting with different colors. Holy crud, mountain goat. I have not seen mountain goat yet. And distraction. That's not a bad looking mountain goat. That's a heck of a shot to make, but see if we can't get a bit closer. Now, during that same pushing buttons and stuff, I didn't have my recorder going this time, but I got me a turkey bird. Not just any turkey bird, a big freaking turkey bird. He ended up being, I think it was 4.5 out of 4.6 on the score. That's, and 4.6 being diamond, of course. And I was quite happy about that. So that's set up to go in the lodge. I have lost sight. Is that him back there? That's him back there. Now, that being said, come on. I have my headset turned down, so I actually don't know where that just came from. Uh-oh. Alright, well, anyway, so I have made changes to how I'm recording and everything. I'm not going to bother stating what they are because, well, I'm hoping that either the keen eye among you will notice the difference or you won't. If you don't, then hopefully that's for the better. I don't honestly know there. But on to the missions. Now, Bobby Joe spotted the pickup taking a detour. We're not sure what the detour was for, of course, but I gotta hit the right button. There we go. I gotta head way the heck down over here. Now, I'm going to fast travel to cut some time out, but first, I want this mountain goat that I have lost sight of. Was that? Hang on, where am I looking? There we go, this way. He's back there somewhere, right? So let me see. I'm just gonna nab him with the 7mm just because I haven't gotten a good look at the mountain goat. I think that's the only animal on this map I haven't gotten a good look at. What I don't understand is you look at like the hunting, well, okay, I haven't been to this side, but the hunting pressure over here, and it's like, hey, you know, I've been doing work over here and haven't spotted these guys. Now, which one are you? Were you the bigger of the two? Because there were two, right? I think that was the bigger of the two. You know what? I'm just gonna go for him because, oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for him because he's right there. And hopefully that was the bigger of the two. Hi. Oh, Jesus. Doesn't sound like it was a good shot. Okay, the goat is down. I'm pretty sure I missed that second shot. Ah, crud. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go chase a puma down, then go get my goat. Alright, there, I believe it said it was a she. Yeah, she. Alright, one shot or two? One shot. Horrible shot. Still 900 cash. Okay. Now the goat was way over here. Oh, boy. Now, I'm hoping you can't hear the fan noise too much. I have to keep them running because we're at a plus 100 degrees day here in South Texas. It's actually been like that for a minute, but for some reason in particular, today seems hotter than most. Probably because summer's coming, right? Or is here. What am I thinking? Summer's coming. It's July. No vital organs hit. Alright, now based off the tracks I'm picking up, there appear to have been 3. There were 2 that were the max, or not max weight class, but the same weight class. And I managed to shoot one of them, so that's good news, I guess. Ah, there it is. Alright, got my photo. Let's see what we got here. Ah, well, that would explain it. Wow, I was actually too high on the shot. And he would have only just been into gold. He was a light brown 3. Still, pretty cool looking. Alright. Let's see. Now I need to get going, get on with the missions before I completely delete everything in that area. Well, hello there. He went down. I heard the footsteps as I was spawning in, and yeah, so I took a shot. Now, I don't think this ever made it into a video, but during my exploration time in this particular area, I actually had come across a max weight class Rocky Mountain L. I shot him, and this might be his replacement if his replacement spawned into the same area. Ah, here he is on the ground. And oh, there's blood. And I'm also getting a call from, I keep wanting to call them pumas, but they're mountain lions. Yep. So what are you? You're not ginormous. And that's a pretty cool shot. So one of the things I've been messing with is trying to figure out how to get a free camera in here, because I know there's a couple bits of software that are outdated, that used to work. And, just because I think the cinematic options for this game are kind of limited, but would offer up some really cool things like better trophy shots. All right, let's see what we got here. Wow, he was a gold. Where's my mouse? Oh, he's not even a big gold. 374. He was a 4 easy. He was a 902, which I think would have stuck him in the top class. And I honestly thought that was a lung shot. I thought he was this way, but apparently he was turned away from me. Oh well, take him for the money and find my way to the road. Right into a bear. I mean, it's easy money, right? Well, either there was an audio bug or there's a second one. So, there's this road here, and it runs along this cliff face, and everything... Oh my lord, hang on. Hold that thought. Okay, well, I got me one for money and one because it was a mythical. And then I saw the mule deer down there, so I was going to point out that for their pathfinding seems to get them all stuck on this road. This is the same road that I was going along on the ATV, and they were all just kind of running alongside me because they don't have a choice. I think it's just, yeah, they're all small buck. Oh, that's a doe. That's a small buck. And that's just a small buck. All right. Are you kidding me? There she is. I did see a mountain lion right here, didn't I? Right there. And she's down. Okay. Alright, I'm stuck in run. Okay, so you should be the 3 female. And that was a double lung, heart, liver, stomach. Wow. 1270 cash. I'll take it. And you were the 8 mythical. Oh, 38.2, needed 39. Still 1600 cash. And that was a liver, stomach, double lung. And then somewhere up there I got another one. But I'm almost there. I've almost made it to the mission point. I hear another one. Pretty sure they just ran off down into that field. And she was running around in the trees right here. So, and I see blood. Oh, and I see a mountain lion. Perfect. Yep, little 3 female, almost 1300 cash. And that was a stomach, liver, left lung. And as I said, I'm pretty sure I heard another one run off in that field, but gonna leave her be, or him, either way, and move on with the missions, eventually. Is that something right there? Nope, that's a flower. Alright, there were mule deer down here, weren't there? Focus. They are right there. There's a bunch in there. Nothing interesting, though. Nothing, lodge-worthy. Seriously? That's how you get hit by a truck, dude. And dudette.
There's the break in the trees. There should be some tracks for you to follow.
I, haven't had much luck finding tracks. Kinda guessing over here? Yeah, that looks out of place. Bye, have a wonderful time. Wait, can I examine it? No, it's mule deer. I like how the track appears to be some form of paint that is also being painted onto the thing. That's interesting. Kind of makes it easier to spot, though. Oh, something glowing off in the distance. Oh, that's... okay, so I'm watching the grass fold down as I get in range. Oh, that's so weird. Methinks I should have the gun out.
Whoever it was that drove in here got out. Follow the footprints.
No kidding.
Look, there's blood on the ground. Keep following that trail.
What? Hang on a second, where did we see blood?
Look, blood on the ground. Keep following that trail.
No, it's way down over there.
That tree, it's been marked. Is that a hand?
No, it's...
A bloody handprint? That's really not a good sign. Whose blood is on his hands? Look, there's blood on the ground. Keep following that trail.
He thinks that he's not supposed to keep repeating that.
This seems to be the end of the trail. There's a little patch of disturbed soil. Did they bury something?
The heck is that? Oh, the rock saw blade.
It's a rusty old saw blade. Oh, it's the saw blade that had been attached to the dig team's rock saw.
Good job.
But why detach it from the saw and bury it unless it was important?
Or used as a weapon.
Take another look at the blade. It's not just rusty, is it? It's got blood on it. I'd bet it's the vandal's blood, too. Okay, don't touch the blade. Leave it there. The deputy's on their way. They'll probably want to talk to you.
I
think we've just found the missing piece of the puzzle. Great work. I've got an update. Junior and his friend were just pulled over by the state police. Guess who has a nasty gash across their hand?
What?
Good morning, my friend. I hope you've enjoyed the last few days of uninterrupted peace and tranquility.
Those seconds, but...
I've just said goodbye to the last of the deputies team. They've gathered up all the evidence they think they'll need. While you've been busy hunting and exploring, I've been in interviews or giving statements to the police, the board, and even the local press. I haven't stopped or slowed down for what feels like at least a week now. I doubt today will be very different. I wanted to catch up with you this morning as I wanted to express my gratitude for the work you've done and ask you for one last big favor. I know I mentioned my dad's concern that there was a more spiritual reason for why things have been tough at the reserve. I can't say that I necessarily agree with him, but I'd like to do something to make him feel better. This job involves a journey to the top of Mount Silver Ridge. I don't trust anyone else to do this. Can you make it to the start of the trail? I think I ought to tell you why I'm sending you over there, right? So, since my dad got sick and I took over the warden position, we've sort of stopped doing a lot of the things that we used to do together. Sadly, this has resulted in us both missing the bear dance back in spring. I know it means a lot to my dad, and I feel bad that we weren't able to make it. It can get pretty tense when we discuss our culture back home. Dad and I see the world through different lenses. I am proud of my heritage and where I come from, but I don't want it to define me as a person. Dad sees that as me turning my back on my community. Since we both missed the bear dance, I plan to make it up to Dad by attending the Sundance in a week's time. You're probably wondering what this has to do with you walking up a mountain, right? Just before I was born, my grandfather climbed Mount Silver Ridge and stashed a pair of quartz rattles at the top. When I was a teenager, my dad showed me them and told me that they were only to be brought down the mountain in times of dire need. I think that if I bring those rattles with me to the Sundance, Dad will appreciate that I've accepted their significance and paid respect to our beliefs. So, after helping pull the reserve back together, I'm hoping you'll help me comfort my dad. I hope I'm not asking too much.
Your game, bud. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure he started that off by saying, good morning. It's not morning. And seeing as we got a heck of a truck against us, I think I'm gonna make it morning. Yep, that'll work. Alrighty, so off to the top of the mountain to get some quartz. Hey, wouldn't you know it, there's a lookout and probably an outpost up there too. Holy turkeys. Ah, I had hopes, but it turns out I'm not that good at aiming. Man, there are a bunch of turkeys up here. Come, get. Alright, there he is. I'm hoping that's the same one I saw earlier. This is probably the best shot I've had at seeing one of these turkeys. Always interesting to see the level of detail they'll put in. That's cool. Alright, let's see here. 4.3. Not a monster, but almost 1,200 cash. I'll take it. Wait, that's a track for a much bigger turkey. Ooh, I think that's the biggest weight class I've seen yet. Question is, did I spook him up here and can I call him back? No. Hey, excuse me. I was not calling you. Well, guess something we're gonna have to take care of before we can get a turkey. Yep. Yep. Hang on a second. Ah, they're flying from the frickin' mountain lion, I bet. Saw another one out there. There he is. Well, none of those guys. Maybe you? There he is. Oh, coming back this way. That's not him. The track I picked up was for a 20 to 24 pounder, so bigger than that one. Alright, well I guess that kind of sucks. I don't think he's part of that group. So I just have to keep my eyes peeled and keep working my way up here then. He is part of that group, I haven't seen him. Yep, so best I can tell that Puma. I keep calling him Puma. Mountain lion. The mountain lion, broke him up. So I only saw one redhead in there and he won him, so at least I know that's somewhere along this little canyon here. Actually, you know what? If their drink zone is up here, he's probably up here at the lake, wouldn't he be? Drinks in the afternoon, so I mean, that's the wrong time of day, but could be around the water still. Never know. Oh, speak of the devil. He was in that group? Wait, I only he must have flown some way I didn't see him. Well, guess I passed him. Son of a biscuit. At least I get to enjoy this wonderful little scenic area here. Yep, that looks fantastic. Oh, track. Yep, and then there's the track for the other one. So there were two in the group, I just only saw one. Well. Oh hey, the game punishes you for not taking the turkey. Why? Alright. Deja vu, all over again. See if I can actually make it up to the next outpost before this happens. Alright, it looks like I found where all the turkeys were. Maybe I'll try and call them in? Just on the off chance that biggin is still in the group. These friggin' flowers here. Every time I see them, I think it's a frickin' turkey. Well, I managed to find the zone. It happened to be right there in the middle of the road. And it does not appear that the biggin is in that group either. Now, I don't know if this is the same group that I spooked earlier, but just I've not seen the biggin, and as much as I'd love to sit around, I'm trying to get these missions done. But at least now I know where he should be if I were to spot him again. Then again, I actually haven't seen him. I've only picked up the tracks up the hill a ways. Well, there's this track again, headed up the hill. Alright. Just gonna keep walking and see if I can't get a bit closer. If I can get eyes on him at least so I know that he's here, that would be nice. Oh. Now, the question is, was that him or the other one? The question really is, am I going to be able to spot him? Alright, it has been a good minute. I haven't heard or seen a thing to let me believe that there's still turkeys in the area. They must have flown way the heck off. Or he did. Now, if I wander over here, am I going to get his track and then immediately regret my decision to start walking around again? That's a bear track. So I'm way off. Alright, well, I'm gonna just cross my fingers that was the smaller of the two, and I'm not missing out on anything. Although a large mountain lion came through here. Hang on a second. Ah, that's the mountain lion that scared him the first time. Hey. Turkey bird. Okay. Well, good news and bad news. That was the smaller of the two males. I almost tried to shoot him with the 7-9. Oh, so that first one I saw go down the hill was the big guy. Son of a biscuit. Alright, well, that's twice now. That's fine. Actually, you know what? If I spook them, maybe they'll take flight. I can get the smaller that, like you. Yeah. What? Magic birds. Magic frickin' birds. Okay, you can live. Wait a second. You're not the smaller one. There's no way you're the smaller one. I've only had tracks for 2. Seems like a pretty good spot right here. I got this one tree here that's going to be in my way, but that might be okay. That's gotta be him. Already been at this long enough today, I just had to kick the ventilation system up another tick. Again, hopefully the fan cannot be heard. Okay, that's the smaller of the two. And there's a female. Are you kidding me? It hasn't rained at all. Another female. Can I get lucky? Another female. That's the smaller of the two. Right there. There he is. Holy dear Lord, I got him. Is that bird just trying to attack me? Alright, I nabbed the other ones for money. Because they're right there, why not, right? Holy dear Lord, that has been... I mean, it's gotten to the point where things are... I can't believe how hot it is outside, and in here, really. Alright, let's see. You're the first... you know what? Yeah, let's get a photo. That's a pretty good shot. Alright, start with you down here. Yep, just a little female. That's fine. 913 cash. And then I want this female. 3.5, 887. Now you had a big estimate. 4.3. Oh, tracked for almost 600 yards. He came out of 4.3. That's depressing, but at least almost 1,200 cash. And I'm done with these damn turkeys. I need to get on. If I see that other one, maybe I'll pop him. But in all reality, I need to get up to wherever I'm supposed to find these quartz crystals. Or quartz rattler. Okay, so there's the outpost. Up there's the lookout. Yes, and down there's the trailhead. Oh, look. Oh, jeez. Breathe, man. Breathe. Mountain goat. Oh, I recognize this area now. Everyone says this is a good spot for mountain goat. I see why. You. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna head up and grab the outpost. Then I'll come back and nab that 4. Then I'll head to the trail. That's a lot of mountain goats. Okay. Got him.
Okay, so this is it. The Silver Ridge Trail. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. I can promise you that the views from the top are worth the climb. Plus, you never know what you might be able to hunt on the way, right? While you're on your way up, why don't I fill you in on the recent news? So, first things first, Junior. I have some mixed news there. Was it Junior that terrorized the reserve? Almost certainly yes. He has, however, been released from prison after one of Daddy's lawyers stepped in to save him. He's so cocky that he actually gave an interview to a reporter, but kept using phrases like we and us, as well as the Simpkins family, which raised a few red flags. I am confident that the evidence we've gathered and Bobby Joe's testimony will help to bring the truth out, though. Anyway, in light of everything that went on here, the police are looking at the whole Simpkins family, not just Junior. I suspect that Simpkins Sr. saw an opportunity to get his payback on the APAR for brainwashing Timothy, the reserve for pushing him off the board, and on my family after my dad reported his eldest son to the police. Oh, and speaking of the board, they've really been great in the last couple of days. They've been really supportive and appreciative of how this mess has been dealt with. I'm getting a lot of the credit, but I keep telling them you were doing most of the work out there in the reserve. If there was ever any doubt from the board that I was right in hiring you, it's gone now. In fact, the work that you and Remy have done is already having a strong effect on our bookings. Next week's schedule is already filling up fast.
Next week's booking? That was fast. I mean, we only just got rid of the people that were mass murdering mountain lions. Not that I haven't been enjoying that myself, as well as destroying stuff. Anyway, so mountain goat, he didn't die in a great spot, per the usual. Let's see what we got. He was a 93.7, good size gold, a beige. That was a double lung shot at 198 yards with the 7 mil. All right, I'm keeping you. And I hear, hi. How you doing? Booga da booga da booga. The only other thing in that group was like a 3. I'll come back and probably do more harvesting for spawns later. Meanwhile, where do we have to go? Are you... what? That's 3/4 of a mile. Like, oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna get to the lookout first.
amazing up there, isn't it? I've only made the climb a handful of times, but it's such a great view. The rattles should be easy to find. They're in a protective case.
Big old spiritual hike up the mountain. Look for the pelican case. I'm sorry. Out here at the peak of this thing, dealing with the elements, and you call wood protective?
Mission accomplished. Thank you. This means a lot to me. Enjoy the view from the top. You earned it. Our outlook is so much brighter, just because you're here with us. When I get back from the Sundance, why don't we spend some time hunting together? The media attention has actually had some unforeseen side effects. Some government inspectors are coming out to visit the polluted lake. I guess there is such a thing as bad press, huh? I'm gonna go get ready for that meeting. Hopefully we can get things moving again. Take care. We'll catch up soon.
He wasn't kidding about the look, though. For the view. That is fantastic. I mean, God, what a view. Oh, that was it? Well, what a way to end, man. I mean, here's the peak of the map. Well, not even the peak, because there's some that appear to be higher up, but I'm guessing you can't get to those. But what an end. Just absolutely fantastic. And that means that now I can begin the free hunts. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I'm going to head down and grab that outpost and call it a day. It has been a long day. I do know where I still have a turkey I got to go after, a couple turkeys I got to go after, but really the rest of the map exploration, that will be coming next. So that being said, that does it for following the missions. So there's buttons if you liked it, buttons if you didn't, and as always, buttons to push. Until next time.